Imagine a world where money no longer existed as coins or paper, a place where transactions happened instantly, without banks or cash, and value was stored entirely in digital form. It sounds like the future, but the story of the first digital money began decades before Bitcoin, and it changed the way people thought about currency forever. Before we dive in, if you are fascinated by the journey from ancient trade to modern digital currencies, subscribe and join us as we uncover the hidden stories behind the money that shaped our world. And in the comments, tell us, which ancient or modern innovation should we explore next? Long before cryptocurrencies and online banking, the idea of digital money began quietly in the 20th century. In the 1980s and 1990s, as computers became more common in offices and homes, visionaries began experimenting with ways to move money electronically. One of the first systems was called e-gold, launched in the late 1990s, which allowed people to hold gold digitally and transfer it online without ever touching a physical coin or note. These early digital systems were revolutionary because they removed the need for physical presence and intermediaries. Transactions could happen instantly across continents. Although primitive compared to today's cryptocurrencies, they laid the foundation for the concept of money existing entirely in digital form. Even before e-gold, banks had started experimenting with electronic money transfers, enabling individuals and companies to send funds via computer networks. Credit cards and ATM systems had already begun digitizing cash flow, but the true visionaries saw a future where money could be entirely decentralized, secure, and independent of governments or banks. The challenges were immense. Security was a major concern, and trust had to be built in a system where money had no physical form. Fraud, hacking, and regulatory hurdles slowed progress, yet the idea persisted. These experiments proved that money did not need to be physical to be valuable. It could exist as information, a series of numbers recorded and verified in networks. By the time Bitcoin arrived in 2009, the groundwork had already been laid. Early digital money systems demonstrated not only the possibility of electronic currency, but also the public's willingness to trust digital value. They connected the human desire for convenience with emerging technology, turning what once was science fiction into reality. Today, the journey from ancient coins to the first digital money shows a fascinating pattern. Innovation often begins quietly, invisible to most people, and then transforms the world in ways that were once unimaginable. The first digital money might not have reached billions, but it opened the door for the financial revolution that now shapes economies and daily life around the globe. And so, the story of digital money is not just about technology. It is about trust, human ingenuity, and the timeless desire to move value across the world instantly and securely. Understanding this journey allows us to appreciate how far we have come and how future innovations might again redefine what we call money.